Somebody's not focused. Somebody's eye is off their game here. Their eye trailed off the target here. We're going to find out what's going on with this person. I'm using 2 decks here. The first card that fell out was the trust card. Maybe there's some trust issues going on with another person that's close to you, or even with yourself here. My cat is just chilling in the background there. We got company, y'all. His name is Chandler Bing, by the way. When I take him to the vet, everybody's like, oh my God, Chandler Bing, that's so cute. I'm like, yeah, he's a little stinker though, you know. He's one of those type of cats. Like, he don't want to be bothered with nobody, you know, until it's time to eat. 2 cards came out. 4 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, I feel like somebody's having a hard time of letting something go here. It's like they're holding on to the wrong thing. I feel like this is some type of control issue. And it's kind of like preventing them from flowing. It's preventing them from being moved in a direction that's going to enhance them here. Maybe enhance their financial situation or better their life one way or another here. It's like deep down inside, this person wants to move forward with themselves in a certain way. But it's kind of like they are holding themselves back here. Maybe this person is afraid of something. Like there's hesitation here. There could be like, you know, back and forth about this. They could be battling in their mind about something they want to do, but they're holding themselves back here. There's a message here for not only letting go of control, but kind of like putting yourself in a different mental space here. Putting yourself, I don't want to say like in an immaturity space, but more childlike, if that makes sense. You know, kind of shave things down a little bit. Shave down that trust layer that you built on you to protect you. You know, shave down that safety layer that you kept to keep you safe here. All of these barriers that you created for yourself to get to this point. There's a message here for you to loosen those things up a little bit so that you can reach your inner self. You can reach your higher self. You can maybe reach your inner child here. That will connect you to something even higher in your life that's going to bring you joy, that's going to bring you flow, it's going to bring you abundance, it's going to make you woosah. I feel like this 4 of Pentacles here, you see him holding on to these flowers. You know, all of these things that he earned in his life. You know, safety, stability, security, all of these things that he built in his life to make him feel sufficient. He's holding on to them too tightly. You know, and it's up to his neck here. He needs to let these things go. He needs to let these things go. And understand that he always has the ability to see these things. He always has these things within his reach no matter what. But he doesn't have to hold on so tight to them. I feel like once you learn to loosen up a little bit, once you learn to like woosah a little bit, you know, relax yourself. Relax your tongue in your mouth. Relax your forehead. Take a deep breath throughout the day. Catch yourself. relax yourself. You know, relax your body here. When you take a deep inhale and exhale, the same way your body feels, remember that feeling and hold on to it throughout the day so that you can learn to train yourself, to train your body and your mind, to try to stay within that relaxation mode. You know, practice that. Make that a priority, because those things will help you loosen up a little bit, because this reading is about holding on to control here. And there's something that wants to come to you that you're blocking yourself here. It's time to see yourself in a different light here. It's time to trust yourself in a different way here. Not just with material things, with security, with safety. Not just with the barrier things that shield you, but with the inner things, with the things that lie within your heart here, that want to free you, that want to make you feel free, that wants to make you flow, you know, with the world, with the universe, with things that are happening around you. Don't allow your thoughts to dictate things. Learn to flow with the way of things. Accept things of how they are. Flow with it like a river. No matter how much you flow, you're a strong person here. You know, you already understand the importance of safety, of security. You already know how to give yourself those things. You don't have to worry. Putting your body and your mind at ease here, that's a gift that you give to yourself. If push comes to shove and you have to do things for security, you're already going to do those things. You've already done them. You already know how to do those things. This is not about that. This is not about doing what you already know. This is about doing what you don't know. This is about giving the things to yourself that you have not given, that your inner self is yearning for. You know, if you want your life to change here, you have to look at this like a test. You have to look at it like if you're testing yourself here. You know what I mean? So that you can step out of that box that you've been in this whole time. Because that box is never going to change if you never step out of it here. You're already someone who leans towards making right decisions here. Making wholesome decisions. Decisions that benefit overall and not just yourself. You are somebody who is trustworthy. You have good judgment. You can depend on yourself. But all of those things trickle back down to that safety ball that you've created here. And nobody's telling you to get rid of those things. This message is not about that. This message is about going deeper than that, to explore the deeper things that will bring you joy here. You know, it's kind of like all work and no play here. It's time to play. That's what this reading is about. It's time to play. You know, it's time to focus on other things here. You deserve it. You've done so much here. Like stepping out of your comfort zone. It could be like if you're the type of person to always do for others, it's time to relax and let others do for you. If you're the type of person that's all work and no play, it's time for play, baby. It's time for play. You know, it's time to bring that inner child out and bring them joy. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is that makes them happy, whatever it is that they want to do, do it. You're the boss here. There's no rules here. You make the rules. Sometimes we got to push them rules to the side for a little bit. You know, sometimes that could mean bringing out your dark side a little bit. That's okay. You know, we're not talking about becoming evil here. We're not talking about nothing extreme. We're talking about tapping into a different energy here. You know, we're talking about balancing your inner self here. Balancing your life here with other things that you have not given yourself, or other things that you have shielded because you're so focused on doing responsible things. You're so focused on working. You know, you're focused on all the important things that need to be done here. You know, but life is not all about work. Life is also about joy. And I know that's so hard in the world we live in today. You know, everybody works so hard, and situations with money becomes difficult more and more every day. You know, a lot of people are stressed out, and it's so easy to feel that weight, to bear that weight, and to build ourselves in a hole, you know, and just see nothing but dark. But remember that you are your own light here. Remember that you have the ability at any time to bring yourself joy. Be in love with yourself. Cherish yourself. Pamper yourself. You know, whatever it is that makes you happy, whatever it is that brings you joy, whatever it is that makes you feel like a kid, that's what this read is about. That's what's dying to come out here. This is about the heart chakra. This is about opening up your heart here. This is about leveling up in that aspect here. In a joyful aspect. In an innocent, pure type of aspect. That type of energy here. It's whatever applies to you personally. You know what that is. You just gotta ask yourself. You just gotta ask your inner child. Sit with them for a minute. You know, have some alone time. Look at yourself in the mirror. Have some quiet time with yourself. And talk to the part of yourself that you've pushed aside for so long here. And ask them, what do you want? What should we do? What's gonna make you happy? What can I do from now on, once a week, twice a week, whatever, to make you happy here? You'll be surprised what comes out. You'll be surprised what messages come out. You might cry. You know, you might feel a little sad. You might be hurt. You might go through all of these feelings. That's okay. It needs to come out. It's part of you. It's part of you that's still there, and it's always going to be there. But, we got to love it. We got to cherish it. We got to acknowledge it. If we've been neglecting it for so long, it keeps us out of our true balance here. This is going to help enlighten you. This is going to help to bring a smile on your face. You're going to feel joy. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel like you're embracing yourself here. And that's what this is about. This is not just about embracing one side of you. This is about embracing the other side. So that you understand the full picture of yourself here. So that you understand the light and the dark. You understand the happy and the sad. The angry. Whatever it is that you've buried all this time here. It's time to let that out. And trust in yourself. Take your time with this. This is all about you here. Trust in this process here. This is about inner growth. This is about self-love. Self-love of you now and self-love of you then. So that you get to balance yourself out here. So that you get to look at both aspects of yourself. Left, right, up and down, in and out. There's self-discovery here. What else we need to know here? Whoop. Page of Pentacles and the Moon. There's something deep within you that wants to come out here. It's crying to come out. These dogs are howling. They're howling at that moon. Something is dying to come out here. And once it does, this is how you're going to feel. You're going to feel light. It's going to show you what freedom is. It's going to show you what your freedom is that you're giving to yourself. You're breaking your own chains here. Even if that means the chains you built becoming an adult. You know, just life as it happens forces us to grow up. It forces us to, you know, work, no play. It forces us to kind of do the same thing every day and get stuck in that whole, you know, repetitious here. That whole repeat. That's not what life is about here. Life is more than that. And I think deep down inside, we all know that. And some of us are confused. Some of us, it hurts us so bad because we don't really understand it, you know. But maybe that's because we haven't taken the time to fully understand ourselves here. Maybe it's because we haven't taken the time to remember that kid that we once was, that wants to play, that wants to do something silly, that wants to dance, that wants to play a sport, whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is, but it matters to you. It matters to you what it is. And this is something that should be made a priority for yourself here. It should be made a priority because it's going to help you. It's going to help you grow. It's going to help you see things in a different perspective here. It's going to change the inner you here. It may even cause you to tell yourself, you know what? From now on, I'm going to stop doing this and I'm going to start doing that. It may change some habits here. It may bring you a different perspective. It may make you want to do different things here and change the course of your life. You know, it's nothing. It could be something big. It could be something small. But change is change. And change always starts with you. We have to allow it first. That's the first step, is to allow change. I feel like this inner child of yours wants so much from you. They want something from you. They want your attention. They want your love. They're tired of being put on the back burner here. They're tired of being ignored. I feel like I want to cry. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman watching this video. This is your inner child here. This is how they feel. They feel like you forgot about them. Like they don't matter anymore. But they're always going to matter because they're part of you. They're always going to be a part of you. And it doesn't matter how long you neglect them. It doesn't matter how long you ignore them. They're not going anywhere. This is you. It's time to do things differently here. It's time to love yourself in a different aspect here. Forget about what people think. Forget about, you know, don't think of this in a negative way here. Don't look at it in a negative aspect here. Because this is about your inner growth. This is about your inner spiritual growth. And when it comes to our inner child, there's a part to play with that. There's a part in there that they matter. There's a position they play in that. And we need to acknowledge that. Just remember, no matter what, that your inner child will always be a part of you. They will always love you. And they will always be there for you. But they want you to be there for them as well. So I hope this reading helped somebody. If it did, please let me know. Hit me a heart, leave me a comment, show me some love. And if it didn't, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I hope everybody has a blessed night. Take care and bye-bye.